You can create your own custom box sizes and everything ahead of time. Here you can create your own box templates, right? So I'm just going to create these boxes, okay? Now I have 5 boxes created, but they're all unassigned, right? So you can see there's 5 boxes here. What I can do is I can pick my boxes, right? Like I have box 1 through 5 here. I can pick them, and then I can just essentially, okay, if I'm working on box 1, I can just start scanning them, get my scan gun, or use my phone. Even I can get my phone and use this, log into the site, and I can use my phone's camera to scan in products, scan these products in and throw them in the box, right? There is also an easier way to do this. You can do this by clicking assign items. So if I click on assign items, what I can do here is then I can just do a product at a time. I can scan them, or I can start to drag them over, right? I can just drag these over and say, hey, I want to put 5 units here, whatever, right? And then drag them in box by box. So I can change these quantities and hit move. I'm not going to do that because I want to make it easy for myself, right? Like for instance, all of these, I would have to then divide evenly by 5. That, if you think about it, there's a reason why people don't do this 5 box setup. It's because it's a pain in the butt, right? Like I have to go here, like, okay, I got 10 units, I'm shipping in 5 boxes, so that means I have to do 2 units per box. I have to take 2 units, put in each box, and I got to do math for all of these, right? Like this might be easy for 5 units, right? 5 SKUs, but what if I had 50 SKUs? It's like playing Tetris. It's annoying, right? So what you can do here is you can just hit auto assign. You can just hit auto assign, and it evenly distributes all units across my 5 boxes to make my 5 box split work, right? And then what I got to do at that point is just, okay, go grab the product, throw it in the box, right? That's it, right? So super easy. Like this is like insanely easy to do this 5 box split and save you a ton of money, and more importantly, time, right? So now all of these are there. You can even do the pack all option. Like here, this is just assignments, right? Could have just hit pack all right there, and it would have pretty much done the same thing. So here, they're all in these identical boxes right here, right? It's all divided out. And assuming that I'm done with my packing, I'm taping it up, everything. At that point, I could just hit submit packing, and it will go through the process of sending it to Amazon. And now I get my placement options, right? So with my placement options, is going to go, again, check with Amazon. Like, all right, these are all the, I'm done. I'm done with placement and everything. I did have a question back with another person that says, hey, what if I forgot? I went through all these steps and I want to add more stuff, right? You can go here and just hit cancel plan, and then now you can add more stuff. So right now you see this add products is locked, right? Because you've already submitted to Amazon what you want to ship. So you're basically telling Amazon, hey, I'm done. But let's say you change your mind, like, oh, I want to squeeze in more stuff. You can go ahead at this point and hit cancel plan, and it takes you all the way back to validation, and then you can add more things to it and then just keep following the process, right? So here you see that I have, Amazon says, hey, you got 0 placement fees. That's amazing, right? Like I would have had to pay a ton of in placement fees here. And they're going to ship it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locations as expected, right? So here, right? If I wanted to ship to only 1 location, I would have had to pay $20 in placement fees plus the shipping cost, right? So, and placement fees are based off of the size of your items. In here, I have a lot of little tiny items as well, so they don't charge you a ton in shipping and placement fees, but it makes a difference, right? So I'm just gonna select the cheapest option, which is the 0 placement fees, and then just select that. And at this point, you are pretty much done. You just got to go print your labels after this is confirmed, and pretty much it.